inside the Canada oldest legislative building, and there are a lot of respected people here. Sir Robert Bowden. There's another image here, William Hall. These are people that have served Nova Scotia and Canada in many ways respectfully. And this is the clerk room as well as the assistant clerk room. You can see this. The speaker private room is here as well. And this is so beautiful. And there's another entrance here for common room, I believe. Very respected building here from the entrance. And these are the native aboriginals and traditional people who has made tremendous contribution to the history of Canada. Here we have the image of Donald Machar, who happens to be the Grand Chief of the Miai Kawan Nation. That's his First Nation, actually. Very beautiful images I'm seeing here. There's no way you will walk through Nova Scotia without talking the impact that women has made in politics from 1920 to present day. About what was captured here just from 1920 to 2023. And there are remarkable individuals here, women, who are making great impact in the Legislative Assembly of Nova Scotia. The Premier of Nova Scotia, and by custom, every Premier in Canada are chosen by the party having the most seats in the House of Assembly. Premier also serves as the President of the Executive Council. So the Premier is responsible for managing the Executive Council's decision-making process and establishing the organization and method of operation of Executive Council and its committee. So here we have Tim, who is the current Premier of Nova Scotia. He was born in Halifax. He was raised in the military family and grew up in the military base of Summerside, PEI, and then Ontario and so many other places, including British Columbia, before the family ultimately returned to Nova Scotia for his father's retirement posting. For the list of premier in Nova Scotia, you could see a list of all the premiers. So if you visit this place, you have the opportunity to learn more about all the premiers in Nova Scotia. Amazing list here. This is the 65th General Assembly of Nova Scotia. And you find the Premier, Deputy Premier, all the ministers, all the chief clerk, the speaker, assistant speaker, leader of the opposition party, and then leader of the Liberal Party. And you find every one of them here listed. It's amazing. This is the legislative chamber. Very beautiful. I believe that's where the speaker is going to be seated, and the member of the legislative arm are present here for their meetings. I believe the gallery is where the visitors are allowed to probably watch the proceeding of their meetings. Right into the red room. So gorgeous. This red room, you find so many other portraits of King George V. You find many of them here. I can't go beyond this place because it's barricaded for some reasons. But all good. This is so beautiful. You see some banners over there and with some additional portraits. This is Her Majesty Queen Caroline and King George the First is here as well. And this is General Sir William. And there you go, Queen Elizabeth II. These are portraits. So as we wrap up our visit to the Province House in Nova Scotia, the Province House in Nova Scotia, just so you know, is the Canada oldest seat of government. Nova Scotia House of Assembly has built since February 1819. The cornerstone, even though was laid in 1811, but in 1819, the official opening took place in the legislative chamber, to be precise, February 11. And you see that that's huge for Canada.
Be at Nova Scotia to experience downtown in Nova Scotia, and it's so exciting for me. I visited the Province House. The admission is free if you want to come to Nova Scotia. There are other places that you can visit, like the Art Gallery. I was told that the Art Gallery is free on Tuesday, as well as the Maritime Museum, on Thursdays. It's so exciting to be in Halifax.